So, do you believe in ghosts?
I kind of do. I'd say so.
Do you have any stories?
So, play, playing the Ouija board game. We were in a house home alone, and we were on the upstairs floor, and no TV or lights or anything were on, and all of a sudden, we heard sound and a big bang, and we walked down, and the TV was turned on, and there was stuff on the table that was now on the floor. I we were young, and I remember that scaring me. So that was my only experience with that. But
Yeah, that was pretty creepy. I've had similar stuff too.
there's no way to explain it, so it's just weird. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why they call it the unexplainable.
Unexplainable is right.
Have you seen The Conjuring?
I have multiple times.
You know it's based on like Rhode Island and all that.
Yeah.
You ever visit the house?
No, I was looking at where it was, so it's not too far from here.
Good question. Do you believe in ghosts?
I do.
Do you have any stories?
Yeah, one time my closet closed in my room. There was no one in there. Didn't know how it happened. It's pretty scary.
How often does that happen?
Not very often, but
Where was this? Like what town?
Great Barrington.
Great Barrington.
So it's a cabin in the woods. So
Oh shit. Okay, there you go.
yeah,
So that's the only time you've ever experienced anything.
yeah, about. I mean, maybe in the future. You never know.
So you want to experience ghosts?
It'd be cool.
So do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Now, do you have any stories?
No.
Question is, do you believe in ghosts?
Ghosts?
Yeah.
No.
So do you believe in ghosts?
I don't know, but my buddy had a cool story. He like died a little bit when he was being born, and in his house they actually see a little boy walking around, and they think that it's like in an alternate reality where he did die, and that's him running around. I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's pretty freaky.
Yeah, it's pretty weird, but that's pretty much it, man. I don't know if I personally believe in them, but something's out there.
So I just want to ask you if you believe in ghosts.
I do.
Do you have any stories?
Yeah, my parents used to tell me a lot, but I didn't really have too much experience. But recently, like maybe a couple months ago, I heard a noise, a couple bangs. I live with my family, so I wanted to see if everybody was okay. Everybody was asleep. When I went into the kitchen, the cat was acting weird. And then, I don't know, I felt this really weird, like, presence. And, like, I turned around, and there was, like, this silhouette of just, like, a really tall woman. It was weird. I wasn't sure if it was, like, evil or good, misunderstood or what, but it creeped me out. But, yeah, my cat was acting really weird. He was, like, scratching at the front door, which he never does. It was just, it was interesting.
That is interesting. I mean, they say cats and babies are the only ones that can actually see paranormal, and dogs.
Oh, yeah, I heard about the dog bit, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a great story, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem.
So, do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah, I do.
Do you have a story?
Yeah, I do.
Can I hear it?
I guess. I don't know how, I started doing, these Ouija board thing with, my friend, and, I didn't believe it was, real or anything. And then I did it, and, it just started, moving and pulling and stuff. It was, a pulling feeling, not a pushing feeling. So I was kind of what is this? And then, we started asking it, questions, and then, I just, started asking it questions that no one would know but me, not even my friend. It would spell it out, and, how dirty can this go?
Dirty as you want, man.
All right, so, I asked, who, would be my first, because, it was when I was way younger, and it spelled out this girl that I wasn't even thinking of. I hadn't thought of her in, years, and, it ended up, being that girl, and from there on out, I just believed in the Ouija board. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Where was this again?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire? That's cool. Thank you, man. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes, I believe in ghosts.
Do you have any stories?
Yeah.
Want to tell me?
Of course. All right. So when I was younger, I gotta think of a story. I have two stories. All right, I got one. So I was sleeping one night, and I woke up and I saw this man on the side, and he was a tall guy. He was wearing the Scottish.
The kilt?
Yeah, the kilt. He was wearing a kilt and stuff. So anyway, I was scared because I was young. So my mom's room. So my sisters were with me too because I woke them up too. So my little sister was a baby at the time, maybe like 5 years old, and she kept staring at the window, laughing, and then she kept looking at the door, laughing, and it was creepy. That was really the end of the story. But at the end of the next day, our mom wanted to sleep in our own rooms again, so she left a Christmas present out saying it was an elf from Santa, so we would sleep in our rooms again. But that's my ghost story.
So you have a second one though?
I do have a second one.
You can tell it.
All right, so I was sleeping one night, and I was a kid still, and I woke up and there was a girl, and she was wearing an old-fashioned dress with like old-fashioned shoes, and she had blonde hair with pigtails. So woke up and screamed, blah blah blah. So then, like 10 years later, I would say, my parents told me they redid the front of our house. So they told me that they found like an old-fashioned dress and like black shoes, like the ones I described. So I never seen it because I wasn't around when, like, I wasn't home the time they were renovating it. But I thought they were busting my balls to find out it was actually really true, and they did find this stuff, and it was crazy. I tried doing the records and everything to see if I could find anything, but I couldn't find anything about a girl dying. But I don't know where it came from. Yeah, it's so crazy. I loved it.
No, I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
not anytime. Thank you.
Yeah. You said you got a story?
Yeah, I do have a story, but it's not as bad as that one, but it was pretty creepy. So, I don't know if you're familiar with Mercy Brown, the whole situation.
Yeah, she had her tongue cut off, and she was like a witch, or they killed her.
From what I believe, the story was about a vampire. She was a
Yeah,
vampire.
yeah,
She was a vampire, but when she was accused of being a vampire, and they buried her alive.
Yeah.
And a couple days later, I think they went to open it. It was just clawed up, and it looked like she got out of it. But for all we know is that she was a vampire. So me and a couple buddies, I want to say it was about 3 or 4 years ago. It was like 11 o'clock at night. It was just not a good time to do it, but you know, we were young, so we were just like, whatever, we can do this. We went to go see the grave, and it was weird to see it because there was a lot of trinkets all over the place, because you have to, I guess you have to have mercy on your soul, and you have to give her coins. You got to give her something in your pocket, anything.
Condoms?
Yes. Anything. I don't think I saw this, but if I did, man. But I think one of us didn't we didn't give her anything. So on our way home, I live about 30 minutes away from it. We had back headlights the whole time, just following us the whole way home. And by the time I reached my street, they just disappeared.
That's crazy. I've heard that story. Like people like the headlights following you home and stuff. That's nuts. That's really crazy.
But it was just weird because it went on until I got home. And like I said, I live 30 minutes away, and it just continuous. And I didn't know if it was the same one, but it was just...
When was this?
It's 2018. I want to say it was about 2015, maybe end of 2014, and it was around Christmas. It was winter time. I would say around November, and it was just cold, and it was just not a good time to do it. But we said screw it, we might as well, and it was just weird.
Would you go back?
Yes, I would go back. I would go back and see if it would continue on, but I would probably get better friends to do it because I need to bring something to give to her.
Maybe we can go and film that as a segment.
Please do that. For the love of God, I'd love to see that.
Okay, thank you. I mean, I'm not into I don't want to ghost hunt or anything, but like I'm down for like filming some shit
Honestly,
at location.
that is definitely something you should do.
Yeah. Where are you from? I'm from Johnston.
I'm from Coventry.
Oh,
So
okay.
like I said, I live 30 minutes away from it, but that's like the one true ghost story I've had. I've one little one. Me and a friend of mine, we went to the lad school. Remember the lad school before they?
They destroyed it
They
now.
took it down. This was 2012. We went, and we actually went in the daytime. So
I think you have to, like.
But it was we briefly went into it. I was freaking out. I didn't want to do it, but we were in there for maybe about 20 minutes. But this is another car. Like another car followed us on the way out. But I think it was just the landowners. But like, I didn't really have any creepy experiences. But the fact that a car followed us all the way till we got off the property was weird.
That is a little creepy.
What are you gonna do? But would I do it again if they didn't take it down? Probably, because I was afraid at the time. But now, it was just, I'd do it again.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you. You don't believe in ghosts?
No.
How come?